myself, Poppa Shimp, week 17. Holy shit, it's been 17 weeks. We made it, Dad. How you doing?
We're still alive in week 17.
Still alive, man. We're still breathing. Look at that. It's,
We're still alive.
God is good, isn't he? Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Happy Hanukkah to those who celebrate Hanukkah. We're friends with the Jays. We have no problem with you. We're all good, man. We're none but love on this one. That's all, babe. That's all.
There you go.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of this cover art so you can see our beautiful faces. What's up, everyone? Hey, welcome back. We're getting real fraudulent today. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're fraudulent today.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't last week. 11-5 on the show. 11-5. Fucking hotter than a pistol.
Yeah, it still stinks around here.
It's funny because my Twitter card, I was 10-5 because when I give out the Twitter card, I always do that prior to our video. I added Kyrene Williams. Was it Kyrene Williams or was it James Conner? I added it to my card as you were giving me numbers, Dad, and it hit.
Yeah.
It was Conner. I added James Conner over 84.5 rush yards, and that was done like in the first quarter. So thank you, Dad.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, last Sunday, I was on the road. I was in the middle of the desert driving back to Vegas from Reno after an amazing early Christmas weekend with my folks and my brother and my sister and my mother and my father. Couldn't ask for anything more. It was fantastic. Look at you trying to get that hat rolling.
I have to put it over the top of my headphones here. Now, okay, my headphones aren't falling off my head.
That hat almost looks cartoonish. I love it.
Hey, we're frauding, baby.
We're frauding today.
Today's an adjective now. It's a verb.
Yeah.
We're frauding.
So I had a really good week last week. Like I was saying, I was on the road, so I didn't get to watch football. I had to listen to it through the phone, right, through the car. But as the morning was going on, it's about a 7-hour journey if you're going to speed limit. I'm not going to tell you how fast it took me. I can incriminate myself. No one ever snitch on yourself. The whole time I'm listening, I keep smiling ear to ear. I'm like, well, that one hit. That one hit. That one hit. It was also the semifinals for our fantasy league, which I'm in the championship as we speak, against our good buddy Carlito, who is the third member of LDRS, which will show you've definitely guessed it on, Shimp. But, so yeah, 11-5 on the show last week, 68.7%. If you took my bets, you made money. That simple. Shimp, you had your worst sizzling. You're usually pretty lights out. You go minimum 2-1, right? You had a rough one, 2-1, but you were kind of due because you had not gone below 500 ever in like 9 weeks. So,
Well, I thought I'd get it out of the way before the end of the season so I can go out on top. You know what I mean?
Get it out of the way. Yeah. I also think
I'll tell you what, it's still stinking up here. The outhouse is still emanating various vicious smells right now. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, last week I got to get it out of the house. You know what I'm
saying? You got to get it out of here, man.
That's right.
I think a lot of that had to do with the holidays, though. We're having so much fun, just hanging out.
Excessive drinking and things like that. Yes.
Yeah, I was prepared because I'm a degenerate, so I was always ready. It's always in the back of my brain. I mean, I even took your guys' ass on dice while I was there. Regardless.
Yes, we've been rolling them ivories every day here recently.
I've been hot. I'm on a streak here since the Doyers won. Your boy's hot. Anyways, Teoscar's back. Woo! Sorry. This is Dodger Nation here between Shimp and I.
Yeah, that's right.
I gotta say, Shimp, love that shirt. Love that shirt. 1776, baby.
Oh yeah.
I just purchased another firearm. I got my 9mm. I should have it in the next couple days. I'm pretty excited. If you're watching this, we are a 2A family. We believe in the rights to carry, and God damn it, you should. I got my CCW later next month, and I'm pretty excited.
Especially nowadays.
Oh fuck, you got that right.
But that's enough of that.
That's enough of that. Happy Hanukkah, everyone.
Happy Hanukkah, absolutely.
Okay, I picked out 5 games I'm gonna play this week. I could have easily did 8. Easily did 8. But I decided, I was like, hey, I'm on a good streak here. Let's not get too greedy. Right? Now,
Greed is good.
through your analysis, I am prone to add stuff to my card though, Shimp. Sometimes you have some information I don't have, and I play it and I've won. I think there's been 4 weeks where I've added something that you've said and it's paid. So
Yeah, good.
I want the people to realize that the old Shimp knows ball. All right, he knows ball. All right, let's not pretend.
Glad to be of assistance, you know?
Ayo. So first game I got here. First one. Let's see. What does that deserve? It sounds yeah.
I love it.
I
You
love
guys
it.
are so great.
Arizona at the Rams, Saturday night, 5:00. Oh, what, 5:15, whatever. Currently, Rams are a 6.5-point favorite. Arizona's plus 240 on the money line. Over under 47 and the hook. ATS against the spread this season. Arizona, very good, 9-6. Rams, good, 8-7. One game difference between them, no pushes. Now on the road, Cardinals are 2-5. At home, Rams are 4-3. So just off that home number is pretty nice. Now, Arizona got eliminated from the playoffs last week. Done.
Yes,
They cannot make the playoffs. The Rams, on the other hand, can clinch with a win tonight. They can clinch the West with a win tonight.
Yep.
So, Shimp, what did you see in this matchup? What'd you see?
Well, you hit two of the biggest points right there. One, that Arizona was eliminated, and two, that the Rams can clinch the West with this game. So you can see where the motivation is going to be and not be, if you will, if you're talking about Arizona. Um, the other thing I want to talk about too is just, and this isn't statistical, this is just the fact that the Rams are getting back all the players that have been hurt over the last number of weeks. And now their team is kind of actually coming into this stretch of the season healthy.
Yeah.
And Stafford has been playing at a high level all season. He just hasn't had his fellas. I mean, they've been getting by. They were able to hang on enough to still be in the race, and now they're healthy. Nobody wants to play these guys. I'm telling you.
No.
Nobody wants to play them, man.
Nope.
Because you got a coach that is very good at scheming plays against you.
Yeah.
It may not be. It may be something you never saw in 2 years.
Yep.
But he'll bring it out. He'll scheme for you. But anyway, you want to talk about stats? I mean, Arizona's number 5 against the pass. Okay, they're number 5. They give up 212 yards a game. The Rams statistics are a little misleading because they're all double digits of everything, but that has to do with both sides of the ball being hurt. I mean, if you want to go down the list for the Rams, they're 25th against the rush, 19th in the pass, 24th in third down efficiency. But that went from 36% third down efficiency to 50 over the last 3 weeks. Now that right there is in conjunction with all those guys coming back from being hurt. Okay, their points, Rams are 18. They were giving up 23. That's down to 19. That's significant. That's 4 points.
That's a big number.
That's a big number. So what I'm seeing right here, and you hit it on the ATS. I mean, the Arizona is 60%. The Rams are 53. But that's, again, these stats are misleading with this team. I say the Rams are going to win this game.
Yeah.
There's too many things that they need to win for.
Right.
And where they're at right now in Arizona, I think these guys are like, you know what?
I agree with you. They're already booking their resort stay at Cabo. It's already
Absolutely.
booked. The wives are making plans.
Well,
now,
yeah. And on top of that, Connor's coming back to play. I don't know why. I mean, his knee is still not 100% from being hurt, I guess, a week ago or so.
It was last Sunday.
He was limited. Their kicker was limited, Prater. So this isn't looking good. This is Rams, man.
Also,
Rams.
Arizona has some linemen out too. So they're literally doing the reverse of LA. Last week, you mentioned it. LA was missing a bunch of pieces. They're all back. Now Arizona's missing a bunch of pieces. Connor is tearing me up, man. Tearing me up. Oh God, he's on my lineup tonight, and I might switch him out. We'll see. We'll see what's going to happen there. But with that said, the Rams are rolling. You mentioned no one wants to play the Rams. They're going to get a home playoff game, first round, at home.
Yeah.
Sean McVay already knows how to win a Super Bowl. He's already won one.
Yes.
Matthew Stafford, one of the best quarterbacks in the league, very heady, very smart, very gutsy.
Yep.
The guy's made
And
of
a cannon.
iron. You can't break him. You can't.
Yeah.
Kyrie Williams coming off 2 games in a row with like plus 20-something plus touches, man. Running the ball. Defense
Yeah, he's back.
is turning on. They're playing so well. So I got 3 plays for this game, and I'm leaning on the Kyrie Williams thing. So I got Kyrie Williams 2+ TDs. All he has to do is score 2 is plus 175. I got Trey McBride. He has not scored a touchdown yet. This is the week. The Cardinals are going to find... Oh, hold on a sec. Hold on. I got to pause this. My bad. 1 sec. Sorry about that, folks. That was the call I got from the store to go pick up my new firearm. But anyways, Trey McBride.
Yeah, baby.
Trey McBride. He's going to get his first one. He hasn't got a touchdown all season. This is the week. This is the week he gets his damn first Tutty Buddy. Tutty Buddy. Also, I really like Kyler Murray over 28.5 rush yards, especially if Connor's going to be limited. Also, Trey Benson, their backup, he's banged up too. They got DJ Dallas and the Waterboy running the ball. So expect Kyler Murray to do something, people. And if you're going to take one of these bets of the 3 I have for this game, it's Kyler Murray over 28.5 rush yards, baby. Yes. All right.
You know, I'd like to add something there real quick.
Ooh, I would love to hear it.
I think DJ Dallas has got something to prove.
Okay.
Because, he's looking for, work.
Sure.
Okay. So I wouldn't be surprised if he shows out a little bit. Because usually he's like, 3 yards fall down for 4. He's kind of like that kind of guy. But I have a feeling he might show out a little bit.
Okay. Well, hey, let's jump on to the live screen. We got, excuse me, Shimp, you can't see this, but the viewers can. I'm on the Caesar Sportsbook app right now on my laptop here. Let's go ahead and rush yards. And let's see if he's listed. They still got Benson. They didn't list him. They got Connor and Benson on there, so they're not even going to give you the option. Maybe because you're right.
Confident enough that Connor's going to play.
Well, he is playing. The report came out actually the first game today on Saturday. Oh, it's Saturday, by the way, people.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
Happy
Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. I think it's day 3. Day 3, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Kyler Murray, though, I'm telling you, that's the bet in this game. Over 28.5. I know it's a big number for a quarterback, but this is, I feel like that is the most locked in one I have for these 3. Moving on. Next game. My Dallas Cowboys are going to fucking Philadelphia, the city of hate. Cowboys have been playing lights out. Coach McCarthy coached his way into keeping his job 3 weeks ago, and they've been showing it. Defense has been playing very well, missing all those pieces, still playing well. Granted, getting Parsons back is a big deal. He's an absolute game wrecker. Philadelphia is going to be without Jalen Hurts. So then you know what that means? It's Kenny Pickett time. Granted, Philadelphia runs the shit out of the football, and they have a top 3, top 5 defense, probably top 2. So, but with this, Philly is laying 7.5. Dallas plus 285 on the money line. Under over a 38. ATS against the spread. Dallas not good. 6-8-1. Also, have to remember, we were favored in a lot of games, and Dak didn't perform well this year. Then he was gone. The Cooper Rush was in. Cowboys have won the last 3 or 4 games, by the way. I want to put that out there. We are a unit. We just can't make the playoffs. So they're playing spoiler. Philadelphia, outstanding ATS this season, 9-6-0. 9-6-0, 3 above 500. Dallas on the road, way better on the road, 5-2. Philly, outstanding at home, 6-1. Shimp, what'd you see?
Well, you talked about the picket fence. That's going to be tough. But he's got a good team around him.
Wait, did you say picket fence?
Yes, the picket fence. Yes. He's got a good team around him. Now this, right.
Sorry.
I mean, I mean, a backup quarterback really, if coming into some situation like this, at least he's not coming into where the quarterback has to make the plays. He's just got to give the ball to the guys to make the plays.
Right.
So it's a little easier for him. Now, the problem he's going to have though is is the rush of Dallas with Parsons back is a little bit of trouble for him because I think they're going to be bringing the house a lot on him because he's slower at making decisions than Hurts.
Right.
But Dallas is like double digits in everything except for points allowed.
Right.
Points allowed, they're number 5. They're
Right.
only giving up 18. Now in the last 3 weeks, that went up to 21.
Right.
So, but that's really kind of a misnomer in a way because Parsons was out for at least one of those weeks. So that's kind of wishy-washy. Now, Philly, on the other hand, they're second against the pass. They're ninth against the rush. They're ninth and third down efficiency. Lamb's didn't practice this week for Dallas.
He's on IR.
I don't know if he's gonna. Yeah, I was just gonna say. I think he went to IR.
They shut him down for the year.
Yeah, that's smart. I mean, there's no reason to risk.
He has that ACL joint problem. Might as well shut him down. We can't make the playoffs. We need him healthy. He got his 1,000 yards. He's one of the best receivers in the league. Shut him down.
Yeah. So, and then you talked about the ATS. That's right. Philly's 60% against the spread.
Yeah.
I mean, right now everything points to Dallas having a chance, but Philly wins the game. They're going to lean on Saquon Barkley here, and they were not going to do this before to try to get him that record because it makes no sense. Screw the record, stay healthy and win a Super Bowl, right? Mm-hmm. Well, now they have to lean on him a little bit. They don't want Kenny Pickett throwing that ball 35 times. Believe it.
No.
Okay, so it's going to be a big helping of Saquon Barkley, and it goes right into Dallas being 27th against the rush also.
Yeah.
I mean, they're giving up 135.9 yards a game.
Yeah, he's going to run wild.
Yeah, so I would say Dallas has a chance, but Philly's going to win the game.
So I was looking at this game, and I almost took Saquon's rushing total, but something in the back of my head was like, no, something fishy here. Mm-hmm. Something fishy. I don't know why, but I didn't touch it. I'm taking Dallas, and I'm going to take the points, Dad. 7.5 against Kenny Pickett. I'm going to take the points. I'm going to go 7.5, and it's minus 105. It's almost even money. Now,
yeah, that's pretty good.
Also, you mentioned it. CeeDee Lamb's out. He's gone. He's not going to be in this game. So that means Turpin, Cooks, Tolbert, and our tight end, they're going to be live in this game. So I looked at the book, and there's some really positive numbers for Cooks. At plus 110, Brandon Cooks over 3.5 receptions. All he has to do is catch 4 balls. 4 balls. That's it. Also, his receiving yards total at minus 117 is 35.5. With no CeeDee Lamb. So
yeah, that's a gimme.
I got Dallas plus 7 in the hook. I got Brandon Cooks over 3.5 receptions, and I got Brandon Cooks over 35.5 yards. Bam! I'm calling it right there. Also, sprinkle the money line. Sprinkle the Dallas money line. Just sprinkle it. Just sprinkle. Yeah, just a little sprinkle. I'm not saying bet your fucking mortgage or rent. I'm just saying little sprinkle. Little sprank.
Sprinkle your rental.
Yeah, just a little sprank. What you can. If it's $5, if it's $10, if it's $15, just a little sprank. Let's a little sprinkle. Because I feel like Dallas is going to outright win this. But I'm going to give out the points because it would be dumb to give money line in this game. That'd be stupid. So I'll take the 7. I'll grab the 7.5. Okay. Third game. Carolina at fucking Tampa Bay Makers. The Tampa Bay Maker Mayfields. Love that man. Love him to death. Carolina is a plus 328 dog. Tampa's laying 8 points. Over is 48. Both these teams will allow teams to score. ATS this season, Carolina against the spread, surprisingly, are 7-8. 1 game off 500. Tampa, very good. 9-6 against the spread this season. Carolina on the road, abysmal, 1-5. Tampa at home, not good, 3-4. They're a way better road team than a home team. With that said, Shimp, what did you see here?
Well, first of all, I want to label this game as the trap game.
Oh, we going trapping?
Yeah, we're going trapping here because the thing that sticks out is Tampa is 31st against the pass.
Yes.
And right now, they've been asking Bryce Young to throw the ball a lot.
Oh, and there's no Chuba Hubbard.
Okay. Yep. Hubbard is yeah.
He's not playing.
So no. So they're going to be throwing the ball a lot, and that plays right into the weakness of Tampa Bay's defense. But the problem that Carolina is going to run into with Tampa, though, even though they're not that good at home, you're right, but they're number 2 in third down efficiency, which means they're sustaining drives. So that's another way to look at offense playing defense is to keep the ball out of Carolina's hand. All they got to score is probably a couple of touchdowns and play adequate defense, and they'll probably win the game.
Right.
I mean, Carolina's 32nd against the rush, last in the league. Last in the league against the rush. Bucky Irving's probably going to have a field day. He's in my lineup for my fantasy team.
Ayo.
Yeah. So, I just see, I think it's a trap game. And the reason I say that is because of the pass deficiency of Tampa's defense and their home record. So, but I still think Tampa's going to win this game, but it's probably going to be like the last quarter, whoever has the ball last kind of thing. And even if Carolina has it last, I think Tampa can clamp down on them, but I think Tampa's going to win the game.
Yeah, I'm with you. I agree. There's 8's a lot. Carolina, they've been playing teams close, right? They got smoked by Cowboys, what was that, 2-3 weeks ago now? And they really haven't been playing as tough because they were on that hot streak for like 3 games in a row they covered. Tampa, on the other hand, those numbers you're talking about, how bad they are against the pass. Remember, there was about 5 weeks they were missing like 2 to 3 starters in the secondary consistently. Winfield's healthy. He's back. Carolina's defense sucks. They're not good. They do not have a good defense.
No, they're not.
I got 4 plays on this game alone. I got Tampa team total. I'm going back to the well. I've been hitting this fucking bet all year, and I'm doing it again. Tampa team total over 28.5. They need 29 points. I got Bryce Young under 223.5 pass yards. I think that Tampa defense knows what's on the line. They know what's on the line. They're not going to allow Bryce Young to beat them. I got Mike Evans anytime tutty and Rachaad White anytime tutty. Those are my 4 plays on that one. Follow me on X. I post everything that we bet on the show on X, so it's in plain English for you to see with the point and the juice. I got 4 plays there, and I feel pretty good about it. I'm going to be probably the last week we get to bet Tampa. If they lose this game, then they're cooked because Atlanta has all the power. Now, granted, Atlanta, we're going to talk about them later. Never mind. Let's not worry about that just yet. 4th game of the slate. This is a fucking banger. This is a great game. Green Bay going to Minnesota. Now, Green Bay is playing tough. I'll say it right here. I'll say it right now. Green Bay can win the Super Bowl. They can win the Super Bowl with that defense. Jordan Love, Matt LaFleur, Josh Jacobs. They can win the Super Bowl. Minnesota, on the other hand. Sam Darnold? He's been playing amazing all season. Let's be honest. He's been fantastic.
Well, a lot of people go to McDonald's,
They true. Hey. These are facts. Also, KOC is a fantastic head coach. Honestly, look what he did with Sam. Now, granted, Sam did get a year of college under Shanahan at SF last season. He got a year of football training under an organization that's not the Jets.
True story.
But let's go to some numbers here. So Minnesota, as of today, is a -1 point favorite at home. Green Bay, even money on the money line at +100. Under over 48.5, which I actually think it's a little high because I think both defenses are going to show up. But anyways, against the spread this season, Green Bay, fantastic. 9-6 against the spread. Great number. Even better number, Minnesota, 10-4-1.
Mm-hmm.
10-4-1, man. So
That's
good.
71%.
So good. Absolutely crushing that. If you've been
71%.
betting Minnesota this entire season against the spread, you've made money. On the road, Green Bay, outstanding, 5-2. At home, Minnesota, outstanding, 7-1. So we got two teams up here from the Great White North. That whole division minus the Bears is electric. Electric factory. Shimp, Green Bay at Minnesota. What are you seeing?
Well, I see a Green Bay having a very great defense, balanced defense.
Yeah.
They're 8 against the rush, 9 against the pass. Now Minnesota, they're number 2 against the rush, but they are number 30 against the pass.
See?
And Green Bay has a fleet of young, agile, acrobatic receivers that they're playing right now,
Right.
and they're all playing. So except for, I think, was it Watson? I can't remember who it is. Yeah, Watson. He didn't practice.
Right.
But we'll have to see. And they're missing a linebacker too. Quay Walker he didn't practice either. So we'll have to see how that goes. Minnesota comes in pretty healthy in that regard. Now third down efficiency, the Green Bay is 14, Minnesota's 11. Green Bay's 38%, up to 40 in the last 3 weeks. Minnesota was 40, and the last 3 weeks it's up to 47. That's a big jump, 7%.
That's a 7% in that category is not minute.
No.
Yeah.
That means they're holding the ball, they're possessing the ball, they're having long drives.
Yeah, man.
So, and then, that against the spread thing, 71.4% against the spread, Minnesota. Green Bay on the road, they're pretty good on the road. This is going to be a tight game, but I think that rush defense in Minnesota is going to show up and turn Green Bay one-dimensional at one point in the game. And I think Minnesota pulls this one out, but we may be looking at our gunslinger game right here.
I'm curious. So I'm on the Caesar Sportsbook right now.
Yeah.
Whenever Toyotathon begins, Jordan Love turns on. This is true. It's not coincidental. It happens every year. Toyotathon kicks, Jordan Love turns into him. I mean, shit, they gave him a sponsorship out of it. So real quick, I'm on the app here. Let's take a look. So we're at the Green Bay Minnesota game. Let's go to pass yards. Let's see what the book has Sam and Love at. Okay, so Sam, damn, they got a pretty big number. They got him over 261 in the hook, Dad. That's a big number.
Woo, that's a big number.
Now they got Love at 249 in the hook.
And that's what Minnesota gives up on average.
Right. So that might be a play. I'm going to add that to my card, Dad.
Okay.
I'm adding it. I'm adding Jordan Love over 249 in the hook.
Yeah, again, with Minnesota being number 2 against the run, but giving up all 248.7 yards a game passing. Yeah.
Now, it is minus 133, so you are paying a 33-cent juice on that. That's not that bad. And
No.
look, my rule of thumb is if it's like minus 140, I'll take it straight up. That doesn't bother me. When we start getting in the 160s, 170s, where I'm like, you gotta really pay a heavy price for that stuff.
It's like you're buying insurance.
So prior to your analysis, I only had 2 plays, not counting the one I added, right? So the 2 plays I had is I felt like I don't like that over. I don't like the 48.5. I don't like it. I feel like, you remember you mentioned this is trap week? That's a trap. These teams are division rivals playing in late December, jockeying for playoff positioning. Minnesota can still win the 1 seed. They need to win this week and win the final week against Detroit, but that's next week's slate. We're not going to worry too much about that.
Right.
I believe both these coaches are highly intelligent and they're not stupid, and they're going to run the football. They're going to run the football. I got my horse play here. I got both running backs. I got Josh Jacobs over 70.5 rush yards minus 117. And I got Ron Jones over 63.5 rush yards, both minus 117. They have the same identical juice. The book knows. The book knows. And then obviously I added Jordan Love over 249.5. All right, here we go. Last game of the games I selected. This one's actually going to be, I think this is going to be a great game. Atlanta at Washington. Washington is a 4-point favorite as we speak today. Atlanta's plus 170 on the money line. Under over is really high. 50.5. Against the spread this season, Atlanta, not good. 6-8-1. Washington, 9-5-1. Good. Good against the spread. On the road, Atlanta is better on the road, 4-3. And then at home, Washington's fantastic in that terrible stadium they got, terrible field. 6-2. Shimp. What are you seeing?
Well, excuse me. Yeah, when you talk about that ATS, yeah, Minnesota 64%. Yeah, that's a pretty lofty number for
That's a
against the
great
spread.
number, man.
You know, Atlanta on the other hand is 42%. So that's below average.
Yeah.
Okay? That's a D. Okay. When you look at the stats here, the one that stands out is the Commanders are number 4 against the pass. So, you know, Atlanta's going to want to try to run the ball, and Washington's 29th against the run. They're giving up 137 yards a game. So they're vulnerable there. Third down efficiencies, Commanders are number 6, which means they're sustaining drives. You know, they're at 45. They were at 45%. In the last 3 weeks, it's went up to 56%. That is ungodly. 12% increase.
Yeah, that's especially over a season. Like, that's a huge percentage.
Yes. So, and then points allowed, they're about the same, 19th and 20th, giving up 23 points apiece.
Yeah.
There's really no real big injuries. I mean, Judon didn't practice, or is limited to practice for the Falcons, and Lattimore didn't practice for the Commanders. But I think the Commanders are going to pull this game out. They're just hot right now, and Penix is just still trying to find his way. It's only his second game as a starter. And I think that Dan Quinn's going to develop a little bit of a special defensive game plan for this guy. So I'm seeing the Commanders pulling this game out.
Yep, I agree with you. I believe the Commanders win this. Also, you know, the total 50.5. Oh, I just realized something. I'm looking at my notes. I got that confused. It's 46.5. I wrote down the wrong number. It's 46.5, not 50.5. What the hell am I looking at here? Let's verify that real quick, Shimp, before I make my selection.
Yeah, you had a little dyslexia last
Yeah,
time.
my dyslexia kicked in. Let's double check to make sure I'm not seeing that incorrectly. Yeah, 46.5 currently. So I'm taking the over 46.5. I thought the number was 50.5. I wasn't going to touch it. I'll take 46.5 over, though. I'll take that number.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm keeping this simple. I'm only going 2 picks in this game. So I got the over 46.5. And I got Washington team tote over 25.5. It's got to score 26 points. All they got to do is score 26 motherfucking points. So we'll see. Hopefully that happens. Yeah. We'll see. Hopefully that happens. If not, I'll be upset. I'll be a sad boy. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I got 15 plays on the show today. 1-5, baby. 1-5. Now, I would be remiss if we didn't go over the sizzling, babe. We got to get that bacon crackling now. We got to go. All right, Shimp, your first sizzling. We're going to do this in real time for the people.
All right, now, this is the first time all season that a sizzling has also been on the main card.
Let's go.
And that's a Falcons-Commanders game.
Okay.
We've already talked about the stats, so I'm just going to throw down on you.
Okay.
Give me the Commanders laying 3.5.
Boom.
All right.
Got it right there, baby. Hold on.
All right.
Let me write this down. We got Washington -3 and the hook.
That's it.
How you know about that? Now, how you know about that?
Woo, I know it's good.
I know
Real good.
right.
The bacon is telling you. Just throw it in the pan and see how it lands. It'll tell you.
To see how it lands. All right, where we going next?
All right. My next one is the Dolphins at the Browns.
Dolphins.
Now this game, yeah, Dolphins at the Browns. This, you know, Tua's not going to play, I don't think. And
He's
the
not.
Browns, I don't know. They're pulling some guy out of row 3 to play quarterback. I don't know. I don't know what's happening there. Winston, he was limited, but that means he probably showed up and they're calling it limited. He probably didn't even do anything. I don't know. But I mean, when you look at the statistics for both these teams, everything for the Browns is trending down. Okay. The Dolphins come in with the 7th best rush defense, which, okay, that's good. But after that, they're double digits and everything. The Browns are 26 with points allowed at 25. It did go down to 24 recently, but that's probably a small anomaly there. But the Browns, Judy was limited. Njoku didn't practice. Winston limited. Tillman limited. On the Dolphin side, Waddle and Hill were both limited. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Give me the Dolphins laying 3.
We're going to lay 3 with the Fins.
Yes, sir. Going fishing, baby.
I think I got a
Deep
water
sea
noise
fishing.
here. Hold on. I think I got a water noise. There we go. I got some water noise for the Fins, baby. Okay. All right. So, okay, we got 2 in. We got 2 in right now. So that's 2 to sizzling, baby. Where we going next?
Now we're going to the Lions at 49ers.
Lions,
The Lions
49ers.
Now, the Lions, they got something to play for because they're playing for the Super Bowl and they're playing every game as if it is their Super Bowl.
True.
They're not laying down for nothing because they still have a chance to get the number 1 seed.
True.
Next week's going to be the game. But this game, the Lions come in 4th against the rush, only giving up 98 yards. Niners come in 3rd against the pass, only giving up 183. But with points allowed, Detroit is number 7. San Francisco is 20th. Okay, San Francisco giving up 23, but significant statistic, it's been down to 18 in the last 3 weeks.
Okay.
And the Lions, they actually went from 19 to 32 the wrong way, okay?
Yeah,
but that's those
injuries.
couple games where it got out of hand, they had a shootout. Yeah.
They're missing a lot of defenders.
Yes. I didn't even list it. The only injury I put down on my notes was Montgomery didn't practice, and we kind of already knew
they
that.
They have an entire starting salary of other teams on injury right now.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yes, they do. I mean, they're calling guys, they're signing guys off practice squads and stuff that are solid players, but there's somebody that's been around a while, has been sitting on the practice squads, that kind of thing.
And it doesn't matter because Coach Dan Campbell's got us all. Okay.
But you know what I'm going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Give me the Lions laying 3.5, baby. Let's go.
Oh, shit. We're going Lions -3 in the hook. Let me write that down. Detroit.
Yes, sir.
-3 and the hook. Okay. So on the bet slip, we got Manders -3 in the hook at home. We got Miami on the road in Ohio -3, laying the 3, right? And we got Detroit and Santa Clara dropping 3.5. Now, that 3-leg parlay, ooh, beautiful number, Shimp, +612. +612. So if you were just to put a measly $10, you win 61 and some change, babe.
Hell yeah, $20 get you over $100.
That's a good number. So we got, unfortunately, that was a sizzling. We sizzling. We're coming in hot, firing those rounds. We're laughing, having a good time. We got water running. We got birds chirping. We got it all. We're in week 17. So we got one more week of regular season. We got one more week. And the next week, there's no Wednesdays, Thursdays, Saturday games. Everything is Sunday. We got a full slate, 32 teams, 16 matchups. I'm pretty sure I have an idea of how I'm going to work this, where I'm probably going to pick every game that means something for the playoffs, meaning who wins and loses. So we don't know how it's going to shake out till after Sunday with who wins and loses this week. It could be a 3-game card, or it could be a 6-game card. I don't know yet. We don't know. But I do know this. I really love football, and I'm sad to see it exiting. We're getting to that point. College football is coming to a wrap. We'll be talking a little bit about that because that's going to extend past this week anyways, regardless. So don't be
Yeah.
too bummed out, people. Don't be too bummed out. You can't miss something if it doesn't leave, right, Dad?
Yes, and don't forget to go prodding, okay? If you ain't doing else, go prodding.
Fucking A right.
Now.
Fucking A right. Let me kick in our rock music here for our outro. Let me kick this up. All right. From the Fraud Pod with Poppa Shimp. We love you assholes. Please like and subscribe.
Peace out.
If you're not seeing this on Twitter and you're seeing it on the YouTube, at X, ThePhrodPod, all one word, give me a follow. And I put bets up all the time. I smacked this morning. 3-leg parlay at plus 260. Easy money. Shimp, I love you. And
Love you too, son.
we're back next week.
Out.